Sathya Sai Speaks, Volume 12, Chapter 21. Choose Your God, Part 1 of 2. The times have gone awry. Relations between man and man, man and God, man and the human community, man and those entrusted to rule over groups of men are getting tainted by hatred and anger. The people of this land are accepting wrong as right and discarding right as wrong. They are journeying blindly along the wrong roads, and they are proud of this too. They believe they are progressing. Happiness and misery are the consequences of the attributes one cultivates and fosters. The three chief ones being Sattvic, selfless, equanimous and tolerant; Rajasic, marked by activity, ambition, passion and emotion; and the Tamasic, marked by indolence, ignorance, inactivity, sloth and dullness. When Sattvic predominates, one is happy. When Rajasic predominates, one is discontented. When Tamasic qualities are supreme, there can be no joy and no happiness. When the attributes pursue the path of attachment and pleasure, man is bound to the wheels of pain and joy, death and life. If they seek liberation and simplicity, they lead him to love, light, and freedom from the birth-death wheel. But man is today caught in doubt and deviation. He does not know which road to follow, and with what preparation. He loses his precious heritage, degrades himself, and denies his nature, which is really divine. The mind has to be regulated and controlled by reason. People try to determine the nature of the divine through the categories of logic and dialectics. But the intellect cannot grasp it. Reason cannot delve into it, for both are shaped by one's prejudices and predispositions. We appreciate only what we like. We see only what we would like to see. When prayer is answered and one gets what one desires, God is real. When they are not answered, God is a fake, a figment of the imagination. Arjuna acclaimed Krishna as the omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient God when the foe was defeated day after day. But when his son Abhimanyu was killed in the conflict, he raved in his grief, claiming Krishna had not guided him properly and guarded him efficiently. Arjuna's mind wavered with every wind of fortune. To many, the mind is master of the intellect also. One must be vigilant and preserve the impartiality of the instrument called reason or intellect. Clarify reason, then it will reveal God everywhere, even in you. Once you accept God as the core of the universe and yourself have that faith strong and steady. Of course, it is difficult to light the lamp in one's heart and keep it burning, straight and sturdy, without falter or flicker. Today, the wife has no faith in her husband. The husband has no faith in his wife. Sons doubt the father, father suspects the son. Students have no faith in the teachers. Teachers cannot rely on their students. So how can faith grow in one field only, the field of religion? This calamity has happened since man has allowed his reasoning faculty to be blunted by passion and prejudice. Krishna says in the Gita, I am buddhi, intellect, among the faculties. I shall confer the discipline of buddhi on you, he tells those devoted to him. Reason is the instrument by which the mind has to be regulated and controlled. It should not be subordinated to the whims of the mind. Reasons for God's incarnation. Talking of the Gita, I shall mention one problem that might confront you therein. Krishna declares, Samoham sarva bhuteshu. I am equal in all beings. I behave equally with all. I have no love or hate, no partiality or prejudice. Joy and grief are brought on by you, on yourselves. They are not brought on by me, on you, through attachment or want of it. When such is his declaration, a doubt may arise in your minds. Why did he also announce that he would be incarnating in every age, in order to foster the good and punish the wicked? How is it that he talks of good and bad men? Does it not mean that he likes some and dislikes others? And are they not all parts of him? Are not the waves parts of the ocean? Yes, all are parts of him. The hand is yours, the fingers are yours, the nails are yours. Why then do you pare and trim the nails? Urine and feces are in you, of you, but yet you have to get rid of them to maintain health. Under certain circumstances, one has to cut off a limb in order to save the body. In fact, the Kauravas were dangerous viruses that had caused a spreading wound. Krishna had to operate them off through major surgery, with Arjuna as his assistant operator in order to save the body politic of Bharat. When one is sunk in the slime of desire, one cannot distinguish with clarity between good and bad. In order to achieve this, the intellect has to be pure and clear, sharp and straight. There should not be the slightest trace of egotism, envy, or greed in the makeup of man, for these will drag the arguments at a tangent. Vacillating minds, wandering eyes, these cannot help the intellect to decide correctly. End of part 1 of 2. Prashanti Nilayam, November 23rd, 1973.